The new technology was the first of the 3 or 4 proposed inventions related to a vital project named as aerodesalination, which is meaning converting air to distilled water. I will talk about this project extensively in another video in the future. Actual beginning of this invention was in the first week of October 2017 when I have met the investor face by face in his office, and I went to the market for buying what I need of electrical devices and items to start the adventure of my experiment. Before that, in August 2017, I was intent to meet him after I find an ideas for converting air to distilled water, but I was lucky that meeting was cancelled by me due to a person who I know him, and he promised me to go with us to the market because he is an expert of air conditioning systems, but he did not answer his phone when I want to ensure the date of meeting. Yes, it would be a very embarrassing situation with someone who don't know him personally yet. Definitely I was thinking to go in another day after arranging myself. Maybe you will think it is a bad luck from the beginning, but actually I thanks the God that we did not go to the market in that day, as I was thinking about my ideas, and I said to myself, why I don't use a simulation engineering program which exists in my computer to evaluate how the system will work, more than buy expensive materials and electrical devices and do a failed experiment. It was an excellent decision to choose a less risk option, so I told the investor about our meeting, and going to the market will delay until I understand a simulation program. The simulation engineering program that I have installed in computer was called ANSYS Fluent version 6.3, and it is very old version, but it is good for my purposes as I was thinking. I don't have any real experience of how using that program unless using for discovering unknown things. I have used it before for evaluating heating process for making tempered glass, as one of my friends wants to build a glass factory in Sudan, and glass machine from China is very expensive, so he was asking me to design a new tempered glass machine by me, but we don't go forward for some reason related to my friend, so that project was stopped, and my effort was gone after reading many articles and experiments in home. I will not deny that understanding the Fluent program is not very easy, and you should read too much references and articles for that, especially the models of motion like laminar, K epsilon, K omega, and RSM. One of the things that I have noticed when I was using Fluent program to know how water evaporate when air is coming is the evaporation rate. I was not aware about this term before in my university studying but of air conditioning systems, so I must search on internet some references and articles to understand, and I found how much important this term in any humidification or evaporative cooling effects. It is the base of any humidifier or evaporative coolers in the world. The famous formula of evaporation rate was named Dalton's law, which governs the relationship between velocity, pressure, relative humidity, and latent heat of vaporization. My old ideas for converting air to distilled water was extremely stupid, and I must find another idea based on that term of evaporation rate, and after short time, I found another idea. On Monday, the 2nd of October, that date will be remembered as I was feeling my life will change as I met the investor who believe in my scientific researches and inventions. I have met with investor for first time and I discussed with him about the project and what we need to start our experiment. I went back to home and I was very happy that everything I need is available now and I can start experiment with high confidence, as my investor said to me one day, even the experiment was failed, money does not worry me. In middle months of November 2017, I have been made a partial success after too many failed experiments. I have decreased the temperature from 28 to 22 and the relative humidity increased from 23 to 43%. That was wonderful news for me, as I have passed one third of the succession road. It gives me that my design will achieve a higher value and all what we need is a small modification. So I decided to use Fluent simulation program, but I must now understanding everything about it. Many articles and references related to the ANSYS Fluent has been downloaded for that reason, and I spent a lot of time. Maybe it reached 1 month. In the beginning of the January 2018, I have made a special experiment of new design depend on Fluent results. Although it decreased the temperature but not too much, 4 or 5 degrees only. Day after day, week after week, many failed experiments has been occur until the second week of the March 2018, when I stopped to do experiment and asking myself two questions. Why the humidification occur naturally? How the air evaporate water, although the boiling point of water is 99.6 Celsius and the air temperature is 35 Celsius. This question was in my mind since university studying, and I don't find a straight answer. Few minutes of logical and scientific thinking, I found the reason and I found a suitable design in the end of the day. On Tuesday, 13 of March, I was finished from manufacturing the design of technology, which is differed totally from all designs that I have started 6 months ago. In the midnight of that historic day at 11 p.m., our technology has been succeed. The temperature has been decreased from 32 to 20 Celsius and the relative humidity increased from 20 to 75%. It is more than half road of success. It is very amazing and simple technology. The day of 13 of March 2018 will be a historic day for our project Aero Desalination. It is a first step toward full accomplishment. On Saturday 24 of March 2018, I have did another experiment after I made a simple modification to that invention, and the performance of it was great. The temperature has been decreased from 35 to 25 Celsius and the relative humidity increased from 25 to 82%. Now I can say that I have made a full succession of our technology. To reach higher humidity level is only matters of precise manufacturing, which can be done by reputable air conditioning or humidifier international companies. We can assume the loss of heat temperature due to heat transfer. The psychrometric chart shows how we are very close to reach relative humidity of 100%. I was very happy that my efforts and patience have not gone by nothing. That was my long journey of my invention. I have made great achievement after 6 months of failed experiments, and I have learned many things. These images are represented the old designs of my failed experiments. which has been made within 6 months. Carton's material has been used for manufacturing the external part of new technology, as cartons are easy and flexible to form any shape more than using plastic, which will cost us too much for our doubtful idea. Plastic bags has been used for preventing water to reach carton, as water will deform cartons completely. Generally, there is another parts which it is concerned with the electrical components, and I decided to not show it for a reason. Many ideas and designs has been implemented, but after all failed experiments, only the last technology is succeed after I understand how the natural phenomenon of humidification happen scientifically.